Hey, YouTube. Well, I haven't known what to say about Pittsburgh. I haven't known. I know it reminds me a lot about what happened with that black church. All those black people were killed. It's basically the same thing. Hate. So it's interesting to me that this man, who obviously was anti-Semitic, he hated Jewish people. He was convinced by Donald J. Trump that there were hordes of immigrants coming to this country and that a Jewish organization was going to assist them to come across the border. So I guess in his vision, he saw thousands of these immigrants, these people seeking asylum, are going to rush the border. And this Jewish organization was going to help them. So he decided to go and kill Jewish people. Not the people in the organization, Jewish people. A couple of days before that, some fool wanted to go into a black church. I guess he wanted to do another one of these Ruth things. He couldn't get in the church. Well, thank God there were people there to stand up to him. So he goes to a Kroger and just shoot two black people. These things are not coincidental. Bomber. Everybody Trump hates, he hates. They're all the enemies. They're all in cahoots together. They're all going to get us. Us meaning white people. But as you can see, that white people, there's even division there because Nazi mentalities, they hate Jewish people who are considered white people. So no one is safe. There's nothing to indicate that they could at some point turn and someone who hates Italian people will decide they're not white enough. Irish. I don't like your dirty Irish. Anybody. This dude just stokes hate. The thing about Trump is this man is playing to the hatred in people, right? Because if the economy is doing better than it's done in a decade, the economy is thriving, you would think if they were getting ready for this election, he would be out there toting how good the economy is doing and what the employment numbers are. He doesn't care about any of that. That was never the plot. That was nothing. He had probably very little to do with it anyway. He chooses to now announce that he wants to take away people's birthright. Birthright citizenship. In other words, if your parents couldn't prove that they were legal 30 years ago, and you were born in this country, he's saying that you're not legal either. Forever. The man is just a hateful, nasty, horrible person. But even more so than that, he's a calculating person who's identified the hatred in these followers he has. What they call his base. He has no respect for you, his base. None. That's why he can come out and tell outrageous lies and don't even think about it. He doesn't research anything. He just says whatever he wants to say because he figures these people are so stupid, they won't even be able to figure it out and they'll just believe whatever I say. I can walk what do you say? I can walk down streets of Manhattan, shoot somebody dead in front of thousands of witnesses, they still follow me. He doesn't even understand the notion of power. You're the president. Okay, so a nut went and killed innocent 11 Jewish people, innocent Jewish people, right? Another nut goes and sends bombs to all of your Democratic enemies. Maybe he's too stupid to figure out how to make them ignite. But more than likely, he thought this was some kind of stunt to help Trump. They don't make any, you can't blame it on Mr. Trump. You can't blame it on, who else you blame it on? He's out here constantly dividing people. And that tells you when he feels like the Republicans are in a desperate situation, it's election time, it's election day. If these people get control of the Congress, then he will not have nearly the power he has now because he can't push anything through without their approval. And they might investigate his ass and impeach. He knows that. So for him, he has to keep the Congress red, right? So what does he do? Does he go out and brag about all this, Barack Obama's accomplishments and claim that they're his? No, he don't care about that. He don't care about his tax breaks, which only the rich, the very rich, benefited from, and only his family, because he took away immediately. He took away the inheritance tax, which is what was an obsession of his father. Got rid of that almost immediately. No one even acknowledges it. That was his father's obsession. What was I talking about? He figures the hatred in you is stronger than any other device I could use to get you to go out and vote. He paints these Latin people like they are going to... This man is so paranoid and so crazy. And not only is he so paranoid and crazy, thinking that America is going to be overrun with brown people, it's not only that. It's that he thinks that his base are so stupid and so hateful and so angry that they'll follow him into the abyss. They won't give a damn. He's going to keep the America white. Well, we see what that means. Then they find they're going into the white and figuring out what they don't like there either. This is horrible. One thing after another. Anybody remember what Trump did last week? Oh, yeah, there was something like 14 bombs sent to Democrats. Does anybody even remember that? 2 damn days and we're on to other horrors. On to the next one. This is a circus. It's like this. I think this is, as far as politics, this is the longest 2 years of my life. Longest 2 years of my life. And I was really, really tuned in when Obama was running for office. But nothing like this. The opposite effect. It is depressing. It is depressing. This man can get in there and just do whatever the hell he wants to do. Stoke people's fear and their anger and their rage. And then when something erupts, when Charlottesville erupts, he doesn't even denounce it. Not in any real sense of it. He reads written words of it, but we know how he feels. The next day he goes out and tweets about how these are just basically good people too. How? Anyway, so thoughts and prayers with these people. I mean, these are people who have worked their whole lives, raised families in their reclining years. All they want to do is pray. And this dude goes in there and just wipes out, kills 11 families were damaged. Damaged to the point where they'll never recover from this. No. You killed my grandmother? Anyway. So now he wants to, not only does he want to stop people at the border, he said he just wanted to stop illegals, right? Ain't that where he started? He wanted to stop illegals. Then he wanted to raise the requirements to become legal citizens. So he wanted to cut back on legal immigration, right? Now he wants to cut even deeper and get the ones who already live here and who are already citizens and never even been to Mexico. He wants to take them out too. And his crowd just, how wonderful. I guess you just take their house and just put their furniture out on the sidewalk. Isn't that how he came into office? He's capitalizing on their fear and their ignorance. This man has no respect for his base. If he had respect for them, he would figure, well, okay, I can't tell outrageous lies because they'll research it. No. He said, these people I'm dealing with, they will never check anything. So he doesn't even have respect for the ones who claim to support him, who do support him. He thinks you're so full of hatred that you'll go along with whatever he says. Because he identifies with the hate. Although it seems like it'd be a totally different kind of hate to me. This man was raised a millionaire and then a billionaire his whole life. How he got something in common with the coal miners, I'll never understand. It's all an act. He's doing a damn reality show. And America, you need to stop it. Democrats are not going to talk about impeachment at this point. It would be dumb to talk about it at this point because they'll bring out more of his supporters, his base. Main thing is get in office. We have to have divided government. That's the only way. I know Obama had to deal with it. He was smart enough to know that he had to accomplish what he was going to accomplish in his first term, the first part of his first term. Because when that pendulum swings the other way, because America, we do have enough sense to know that divided government works best as far as somebody just going there and just running wild. Can't talk about impeachment. Not yet. If I'm guessing right, it's not that we can't talk about impeachment or we can't plan on impeachment or we can't consider impeachment. It's that we can't talk about it. Not yet. We don't even have Mueller's results because he can't deliver them. Watch out for that right hook, Trump. All right. Sorry for rambling.